AC from the 260 to Midwest, Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Okay.
Checking in today. I got a Good Burst Eagle piece that Larry started back in 2015. Today we're touching up the arms.
We're adding some wing, like he wants a couple more wings looking like it's flowing. So we're gonna add some more wings coming off, and then, because tomorrow's session, because all day tomorrow we're gonna do his whole back with the wings to keep him going. So when he goes like this, when he opens his arms, it looks like he's flapping. So, but we're gonna add some more, because we didn't really throw a lot of rips out here, because we added flames. Instead of doing the negative flames, we're gonna get rid of the negative flames and just add some more of the wings. Give it a new look.
Now, he always been a visionary, so I don't come to him with pictures and shit for him to just trace on, and I always try to come with a direction and let him take it from there. Every time, man, I got out of the military in 2017, January 9th, 2017. You know what I'm saying? I've had at least 3 or 4 sessions with him since then. And outside of his, professionalism and his skill, just the knowledge every time I come, like I was just telling him before the camera was rolling, he was already a boss before I had came to him, when ever since coming to him in 2015, he just took it to another level. And not even from like a business standpoint, like a whole mentality type, type situations. And it's infectious, people see that and then they gravitate towards it because they realize that someone like that is out here just doing it for show, or, for props. He's doing it for change and like real change. And to me, that's just something I gravitate to. Like I said,
So special.
We become friends, and that's why, I told Shelby today and Elisa both to close my books, just close them. I don't want any more clientele. I have more than enough because all my clientele is like family. Like I've been doing it for so long and I have such a connection with my clientele that we're just family at this point. It ain't even, the tattoos just us talking shit.
right?
The business, we talk more business than we do anything.
Yeah.
Because he's inspiring to be a businessman himself, and he got a taste of this year, on a fucked up situation, but his situation on getting in business, he got some stuff happen to him over the situation, and not everybody's way of doing business and the way they get screwed over is the same. His was on a whole other level because it was a little closer to him, but I'm gonna tell you now, that's just business, and that's that was the conversation we have, is business conversations, man, to help people. Because I want to see him make it too. Just like I want to be making, I want everybody around me, friends, family, and everybody to make it. We just all gotta be hungry together and just keep pushing, and eventually it just happens.
To piggyback off that, man, in my eyes, there's not a lot of people I can look to for, advice and tips on a business level. Just where I'm from, it's just not a lot of people, striving and succeeding like that. So to come here and, get those, get those tips, get those advice, what's the word I'm looking for?
Inspiration, motivation.
Inspiration, he's a good guy to look forward to.
Some people can't bounce back from a deficit, last year was one of them ones where I believed in somebody the wrong way. And it almost took me to a point of a divorce and everything, it was rough. And I wouldn't have let it get that far. I pushed it down. I pushed it all the way to the limit of where I have a choice. Usually I have an option, and I decided to end it because I'm I know it's not going in the right direction. But in this one,
right.
But I was so invested in it. I had so much time, money, sweat equity, everything in it. I was like, no, I can't just let this go.
Yeah.
And then it was just causing too many problems at home. And if I can't have my wife believing in me, then I'll it's I can make anybody believe in me because they don't know me.
Yeah.
My wife's never doubted me. She knows me the most. So if she starts to doubt me, I know I'm not doing something right.
Right, exactly. You gotta start second guessing yourself.
Oh, I did. I second guessed the shit out of myself. And that's when I realized, like, okay, if I'm second guessing myself when I've never done that, like, it's time for me to chill.
Yeah.
So I ended up putting something down.
Definitely.
So special.
You know, at the end of the day, I really had, you know, the people closest to me, you know, my relatives, close friends that grew up with me. You know, I started clinging to them even more after the fact because, you know, in some cases they were people I hadn't talked to in months, you know, so it made me open my eyes to, you know, who is really important and you know, who I should cherish even more. And I think going forward, you know, that won't be an issue at all, like at all, you know. Only picking up the phone to call them, that's always something I struggle with, you know. Pick up the phone and call them people you don't talk to every now and then, you know. Even if it, you know, you gotta put a little pride aside, hash out a conversation or something. At the end of the day, you know that person got your back and has your best interest, truly loves you and is loyal to you. Like I said, loyalty, that's the key, man. You know, I told him I'm excited because he asked about Indiana, there ain't really shit there. You know, if you don't have a college education or, you know, inheritance from a wealthy family, which to be honest I don't, you know, then it's just harder out there. It's just more grimy. You know, you got to grit for what you got, you know, and that's sometimes, you know, just to be ends meet. So out there, like I said, if you don't got that degree or, you know, that inheritance, you know what I'm saying, more often than not, you're left to trap, you're left to strip, you know, do things that you probably don't even, that aren't even you know. And ultimately I felt myself going down that path, you know, so I knew getting out the service, I didn't want to go back home, but for, you know, the sake of the time and how rapidly I got out, you know, I just didn't have a lot of time to plan out what I wanted to do. So I'm at a point now, you know, 3 years later, you know, I'm in a position where I can navigate where I really want to be and, you know, ultimately start, you know, continue to build my craft and build my brand, which, you know, like I said, you know, he gives me good advice on it because, you know, he's been through it. Say he's 20 years in, just tattooing, you know, he's dibbling and dabbling in other lanes, and, you know, ultimately, you know, that's just the type of stuff that, you know, that I admire because that's how I want to do it, you know. I don't want to just be known for this.
So special.
But what we did off of season, like while the COVID, man, we built up. We're building something that's going to come with residuals for the rest of my life that I won't have to worry about. Like if COVID ever comes again, I don't have to take from my savings. I'll still be collecting a check every month. And that's what, like, if I could tell anybody is, man, if you got a dream, I don't care what it is, push for it.
Push for it.
It ain't hard.
And now's the time to do it, honest to God.
You just got to be dedicated. Like whatever it is you decide you're going to do, if you ain't going to put 100% into it, don't do it. Don't do it. Because you ain't out going to make it. You gotta figure it. If there's something you want to do, there's 100,000 other people wanting to do the same thing. If you want to be different, you gotta show different.
Yeah.
You gotta be willing to put in that work. That's why I get up every morning at 4 a.m. A lot of times I'm just thinking and trying to like put ideas together. I write a lot in the morning. I can't tell anybody anything. Get up before everybody else around me and just focus on something. Focus on your growth, figure out what it is you're trying to do in your life, man, and just fucking do it. Don't even pussyfoot it.
Yeah, my man's writing a book, man. Like, I'm
more excited. I can't wait for that to come out.
that's crazy. I'm looking forward to it too, because I know that, you know, it seemed like you have a lot to say. You know what I mean?
What I've been through in life, just to show like that anybody can do it. At the end of the day, what I'm trying to do is just inspire.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that somebody picks up.
And as someone who's already inspired by you, I can't wait for more inspiration. You know, it's there, it's concrete. You know, like, and I can have it every time. You know, we look back at a reference or whatever. You know, people are gonna ask. You know, who inspired me? You know, who are the people that, you know, got me up and running and you know, really, you know, turning the wheel on the right level. And you know, to have you as one of those people, it's like, you know, that's special, man. So something like a book is definitely something I'm looking forward to, man, for real.
It's getting there. I'm like, I gotta go. I'm gonna, like, after after the COVID's over and shit, I want to just
Yeah.
do like a family vacation for them
Uh-huh.
and let them get away. And I'm gonna take a week to myself
Yep.
so I can write this one part of the book, right? Because what's happening with me, and this is why the book's so hard to write right now, is because it's in my teenage years. Right now, it's dark years.
Definitely.
Like, cause
And to even revisit those, you know.
I get the emotions. Like I
Yeah.
live them. And I can't turn them off. Like the other day, I came in the shop, like this whole week, I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of like, I bet people probably were like, what's wrong with Larry, right? And it was because I was writing my book and I started to write a little bit about like that part of it. And I mean, I even posted it trying to like get it out of my head. Because I do, when I post it, people write me and they're like, oh man, you know, and it makes me feel good because I'm like, all right, I'm getting some feedback so I don't feel so down and out about it.
Yeah.
But when I start to feel that emotion, that's when I can write the best, right?
Definitely.
Man, I'm in a dark spot, so I've been kind of down and out a little bit. And today I woke up like, nah, fuck that, I ain't doing that no more.
Right.
I'm not gonna stay in emotions.
Because he can weigh on you, you know. And I know that.
So I'm just gonna go back to writing about other stuff until I can get a couple days, at least a few days away from everybody,
Yeah.
just to get in my head. And then I'll be back. That's the part of the book I think like I'll relate to some people because my dad died at 16, man, it was like rough on me, you know. And I went through a lot of shit that people just don't even know.
Yeah.
Even my mom.
Still to this day?
Yeah.
Bro, and as a guy, I'm definitely gonna relate to you, bro, because there's still things like, you know, me and my mom right now in this current moment are having some tension because of some things due to my stepdad, who I look at as my real dad, but still, you know, there's things that she still doesn't know, and you know, now at this fragile moment in my life, you know, I'm having to deal with some things, and you know.
Yep. Oh, there's something in there so deep. It was when I was 8 years old, and when she reads it, she's gonna be fucked up from it because I've never told her. The only person that knows is my cousin Luke. And I still to this day have not told her, and I won't. I'm not having. She got to read the book because it's not a conversation I think I can have yet.
I don't know what it's related to, bro, but I can tell you on my end, it's more so on an abuse tip.
Yeah, that's what it was.
But still, man.
It was. My uncle was just like a fucked up dude.
Yeah.
And yeah, he was like, I'm not gonna say he was a bad dude, he just didn't know how to be a dad.
Yeah.
And I had to come down here living for a little while and some shit kept happening.
Yeah.
He was starving some shit and
Damn.
he just didn't understand kids. And we was raised in a different era.